Okay. I would just like to say that I so happy that I stumbled upon this group. I was one. What drew me to the group was the title about "You Can Do It." I watched your initial video where you talked about your sickness and how you were able to get it done in a short period of time, because I literally was getting ready to give up and just wait. But I really need to get this done so I can start applying. So the biggest takeaway, and I've heard it several times, you were already doing the work. So just really write about it. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. Person number 2.
I just want to say that before I joined this group, I was very taken back by the whole PASL process. In speaking with you today, you unpacked all the tasks that we pretty much need to do, and you chunked it in such a way that it is now doable for me, because I have put this off for 1.5 years because I was just scared to do it. But based on your explanation, I've already done the work. I just need type. And so I really appreciate the way that you presented it. You made it very understandable. It's very simple now to me. I just need to sit at my computer and do it. I really appreciate your dedication and your time, because most educators, once they get theirs, they don't think about helping others. And so I really appreciate that you've taken the time to mentor and help other aspiring educators. So I really appreciate you for that.
Thank you very much. I'm trying to cry. All right, is person 3 still on? Person 4.
I'm really happy that I found your group. I found the information that from your group, as well as these informational meetings, is extremely helpful. The way that you clearly explain each of the different tasks and artifacts and the requirements really makes it seem understandable and obtainable. And I'm ready to get writing and make this happen.
All right.
Ready to pass the PASL.
That's right. Pass the PASL. Yes. Thank you so much. I'm glad you were all appreciated and understand it and know you've done the work. Wonderful. Dad, what about you? Number 5.
I am brand new to the group, and I'm so glad I found you guys. You've just made this a safe place to learn, especially for someone like me who knew nothing about it. So I appreciate you taking the time to break it down for me. I didn't feel like there were any silly questions that I could ask that you didn't answer. And I appreciate all the time and effort and your heart that went into this.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, Adriana. Thank you, everyone. Really, thank you.
Miss Pierre, and for everyone who's new to these calls, what she does is, you saw today, she gives you the clarity you need, because if you're like me, you type something and then you're absolutely convinced it's wrong. So you want to redo it and redo it and redo it. That's what we talked about all the time. But as Pierre says, just keep typing, just keep going. So you just provide that clarity after every call. I'm ready to go work. I'm ready to write. And it just provides the support that we didn't get from anywhere, and you don't get from anywhere, because once you graduate from your program, I passed the 268 and I was just kind of left out there, and so to figure it out. And so thank you for creating this, because so many people out there are lost, and like you said, this is the only thing keeping us from that next step.
That's
of
it.
Getting these jobs. And so to know that you're there, and the fact that you just give and give and give, it makes me want to become an admin and do the same for someone else. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. That's a nice note too, because that's what we do, right? We mentor people. That's why we want to do this, isn't it? That's the point. Yeah. Nice. Thank you so much, Dad. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, everyone. Sharon, everybody, Lucretia. And next is Margaret.
Yes, I just want to say thank you so much. This is my second call to jump on, and a lot like Adriana said, like I worked on this all yesterday and all day today, spending my spring break working on the PASL.
Yes.
And I get kind of lost in my words, and I was just looking forward to tonight's call to just seek that clarity. And just, even though we may have all asked similar questions with the student work, you were still so open to explaining it and just listening to each of our stories. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, Valencia. Thank you, everyone. Ryan, are you still there?
I am. I just want to say this is my first time being on one of these calls, and number one, I think you gave me tidbits of clarity to help me out on my journey. Me and my friend were just talking about whether or not we were going to be able to submit this in April, and being able to write and being able to just get some like words of wisdom and how I need to create some different aspects of how to create the PASL and write my PASL more effectively. I think I got those tidbits today, and I can't wait to join more calls to be able to find out some more information so I can do as well and pass mine as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, everyone. I just appreciate everyone's energy on this call. You know, the thing is, I know there's not a lot of information out there. There's like nothing out there almost. And so it can be overwhelming and frustrating. And yet you guys come to the call just hungry to learn. And I appreciate the energy that you guys give me back. So really the end of the call and you guys telling me these things is not only for the testimonial, but it also refills my bucket, because I really want to know that you guys are able to move forward and that it's helping, and that, you know, essentially I'm going to touch every single student that you end up touching. So if you have a school of 900 kids, then if there's 9 of you on the call or 10 of you on the call, I just touched 900 times 10. You know, so my impact is multiplying by everyone being on the call and everyone really embracing this and becoming an administrator, because that's what we are here to do. And so thank you so much for your energy, and just thank you for investing in yourself and investing in your kids, because that test is $375. So we're not taking this lightly. You know, this is something that we are doing so that we can impact more kiddos. So, you know, we're not letting this one thing, you know, block us from the future. So pass the PASL, that's what we're doing. That's what we wanted to do. No guarantees, but if we really are doing the work, I believe that we'll be able to pour into the writing. So everyone, your task tonight is to stay up tonight. And even if you're not going to write, create an outline. Go ahead and create an outline of what you're going to do. Read task 3 if you haven't read it yet. And again, I mean, if you don't write tonight, please at least get that outline going, so that when you wake up in the morning, set an alarm like you're going to work, because you would get up and you would go to work on time at your campus. So get up and get up on time and sit at your computer and do it for yourself. And I know this is time for our break, but you'll have future breaks. So pass your PASL by investing in yourself. Wake up like you're going to work and just get writing, get reading, and create your plan to knock it out. So that's my challenge for you. So then tomorrow, the purpose of our call is going to be to show what you've done to start writing. Either you've already written and you've already created artifacts and we're going to look at that, or you've got this outline. If you, like, for instance, Ryan, you've been on one call, so maybe you'll have an outline, but you have to come with an artifact, some type of product, some type of deliverable, so that you can get the flow going. Because once you start, that momentum is going to hit and you're going to be fine.